Italy's manufacturing sector shuts down. Driver arrested for distributing 21 kilograms of illegal drugs, and PESTA BENAK, an emerging tourism event. Those are the headlines for tonight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mohammad Yusuf, and this is Tvs Nightline. We begin with our top story. Italy is greatly hampered by the rise in energy prices that has resulted in many instances of factory shutdown and cutting back its manufacturing competitiveness. One of those companies is SACMI Group, an international manufacturer of machines, ceramics and packaging for various purposes. Its chairman, Paolo Mongardi, expressed concerns about soaring energy prices as a result of the Ukraine-Russia conflict and how it gets worse as time passes.
I nostri costi energetici, qui sto parlando dell'azienda SACMI. SACMI praticamente i costi nel 2022 sono raddoppiati rispetto al 2021 e prevediamo nel 2023 sono il triplo di quelli del 2021. Ovviamente questo incide moltissimo anche sulle produzioni, perché questi maggiori costi non sempre si riescono a trasferire sul mercato, perché è difficile fare aumenti del proprio prodotto oltre una certa grandezza.
About 30% of SACMI products' prices have gone up due to the spike in energy prices. Mongardi also spoke about transitioning to the green energy, but said it would take time as they have developed products that can be made by burning hydrogen. However, the technology is far from being ready to use.
La cosa che possiamo osservare è che il costo energetico incide sulla competitività dei nostri prodotti, perché fa sì che noi dobbiamo aumentare i prezzi per poter sottostare ai nuovi costi del gas, ma non riusciamo a trasmetterli completamente sul mercato e non siamo competitivi con le altre parti del mondo.
The European Union may put a price cap on Russian gas, which will prompt Russia to cut off all gas supply altogether. Once that happens, Italy will have a shortage of 4 billion cubic meters of gas, shutting down almost 1/5 of Italy's industrial production.
Now in Kedah, a factory van driver pleaded not guilty for distributing 21,865 grams of cannabis-type drug at the Sungai Petani Magistrate Court on Sunday. The accused Muhammad Izwandi Muhammad Nasir, 33 years old, made this statement after the charges were read before the magistrate Noor Fazlina Musa.
According to the charges, Muhammad Izwandi was accused of selling illegal drugs at number 192C, Kampung Serukam, Pinang Tunggal, Sungai Petani, 4:30 p.m. on September 1st, 2022. The accused, who was not represented with a lawyer, was charged under Section 39B, subsection 1 under the bracket A of the Dangerous Drugs Act of 1952 and is punishable under Section 39B, subsection 2 of the same act. If found guilty, Izwandi may face death punishment or life imprisonment and whipped not less than 15 times. Previously, the prosecutor, Inspector Nurul Badriah Muhammad Esa, did not offer any bail to the accused. The court then denied Izwandi any bail and set November 13th for the case to be rementioned for chemical report.
The Simangang Tidal Bore Festival, or better known as PESTA BENAK, has a high potential to be one of Sarawak's main tourism attractions. According to the Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, Simangang was fully booked.
Saya difahamkan pada masa ini, siapa-siapa yang berkunjung datang ke Simangang memang tidak ada bilik untuk disewa lagi karena sudah di-pre-book. Apabila ia diadakan banyak industri yang lain, sektor-sektor yang lain yang telah juga dapat manfaat. Apabila diadakan pesta benak seperti ini, industri hotel, mereka yang berjual-jual baiknya bahan craft dan sebagainya, ataupun mereka yang menjalankan operasi restoran, kedai-kedai makan, semuanya juga mendapat manfaat.
At the same time, the Sarawak government wants Semanggang to be recognized as the city of tidal bore in Malaysia.
We are very fortunate, we are very blessed in Sarawak, especially for those from Semanggang, that you are able to have that kind of phenomena yang menjadi satu tarikan bukan saja untuk penduduk tempatan di Semanggang, tapi juga penduduk-penduduk tempatan di tempat-tempat lain di Sarawak.
Now, empathy for special children provides support and opportunities to reduce the isolation and improve the lives of those growing up with a hidden difference. As such, Sarawak's Minister of Transport, who is also Senadin Assemblyman, Datuk Seri Lee Kim Shin, stressed the importance of having empathy towards an autistic child and their parents by giving them the support needed to go through their daily lives.
Those days, parents with children with special needs, they will not let people know they feel ashamed. They will just lock the children in the room. They won't let anybody know or see them.
Kim Shin said there are several steps to convince parents with an autistic child to receive assistance and support to help one another. Among others is to organize a special event attended by other families with the same plight. At the same time, he said there are autistic center associations for them to train their children with special needs while providing opportunities for them in their studies.
Because autistic children need special attention. They are different category of children. They need special training. And those who deal with autistic children, they have to be specially trained to teach, to handle the autistic children.
He told reporters at the charity dinner for the Rehabilitation Center in the community PPDK Morris Jaya.
Now, every newly built longhouse must have safety features and fire extinguishers, said Krian Assemblyman Friday Beli. He said such measures would help to prevent longhouse fires.
He pointed out that though such features might result in a higher cost of construction, the safety of the longhouse residents must be prioritized. He stressed that the residents of the longhouse must cooperate with the local fire station in order to gain knowledge on fire prevention and the importance of having a fire extinguisher to be used during an emergency.
Sidak Yau dah uliah ngangau ke beberapa inti agensi perintah ke sama oleh datai lalu memberi taklimat berkongsi ke penemu lalu memberi kita jakuk lalau lalu memberi kita maklumat ke berdawa kalau ada dengar kita kalau mak ketuk talaban bisi program ke ketuk yang siti hari program ke alai beberapa inti jabatan kerajaan.
He told reporters in a speech at the Bomba Community Program alongside community leaders and residents at Rumah Nyuok Sang at Nanggamaras. As this is part of their commitment, Saratok's Bomba Chief Muhammad Syukur Jamaluddin said the resident could assist the said department not just to look after their own village but also their neighbours nearby. Emphasizing on fire safety in longhouses, he pointed out that when a fire breaks out, the residents can act swiftly before the arrival of firefighters, which may take quite some time because many longhouses are located far inland.
Sekiranya berlaku kecemasan, apa tindakan awal yang boleh diambil oleh mereka lah, sama ada dari segi membantu memadam kebakaran, kemudian orang kata dari segi pelepasan orang kata keluar, jadi dan orang kata membantu anggota-anggota yang berada di rumah lah. Jadi program ni juga boleh mengurangkan kos kerugian yang amat tinggi berbanding sekiranya ketibaan pada pasukan bomba ke lokasi yang jauh.
On to our special report. While dabai or black olives are uniquely found in Sarawak and known for their rich antioxidant properties, there is another hidden gem even most Sarawakians have not heard of, and that is the sekiu oil. With its strong, bitter almond scent due to the presence of benzaldehyde used as food flavoring, the secure oil is mainly produced by a close-knitted community of the Melanaus in Kampung Jemoreng, Daro Muka. And the oil is said to be the liquid gold, as one bottle measuring up to 650 millimeter can cost up to 500 ringgit each. Join Lorenzo Isaac and videographer Aziz Saleh to unveil the Midas touch of the people in Kampung Jemoreng in producing the secure oil.
Secure oil is extracted from the seed kernel of secure fruit, also known as skew or ketiau. The tree is commonly found in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand. According to Kampung Jemoreng's penghulu, Haji Che Jeni bin Shahdan, the fruiting season of secure happens once in every 4 to 5 years, occurring from January to March. The lengthy process of secure oil and the rarity of the supply were the main reasons for the premium price.
Bila sudah kering tadi, bila sudah kering buah ni, sudah cukup kering, buah ni akan dibuang kulitnya. Buang kulit, diambil isi. Isinya, lepas dah ada isinya, ditampi, dia semua baru isinya ditumbuk ataupun di blender. Bila sudah halus, diagan, apa kita ni, dengan pengayak tu, diayak. Bila sudah diayak halus sampai macam tepung, baru disimpan dalam satu bekas yang diambil dari hutan. Itu kulit kayu, bernama kulit kayu is. Kayu lain tak boleh. Kulit kayu is dapat di tempatnya untuk membakar. Dalam kulit is itu dilapit dengan daun bernama daun sukai. Daun sukai itu di tepi sungai ada banyak dalam hutan. Baru disimpan skew yang sudah ditumbuk tadi. Dalam skew ditumbuk tadi disimpan kita dalam sedikit daun rumput lalang tebu namanya. Bila sudah jadi penuh, kurang lebih dalam 2 ataupun 3 kilo lah. 1 kilo pun ada isi tadi, baru kita di pais kata orang Melano, dibungkus, di pais
Che Iman bin Shahdan, who is also the chairman of the CQ project community for his village, shared that about 3 kilograms of cooked CQ powder can produce about 1 liter of CQ oil. He also explained that the powder from the first pressing, known as umas, can still be reclaimed and pressed, a process called ales umas, to extract more CQ oil, which is most preferred by consumers because it is less bitter.
Saleh dengan api, disaleh kurang lebih kita nunuknya dalam masa 1 jam. Dalam masa 1 jamnya kita dapat masak atau tidak. Daun tadi ditarik kita, kalau kita ni cakap macam cukup masak atau tidak, daun tu berminyak, baru cukup masak. Jadi lepas tu daun bila sudah masak, kita ambil yang kita sudah tunuk tu tadi, buka kulit kayu tu tadi, ambil isi, simpan dalam satu bekas namanya kepisan. Kata kami situ, apa kata orang Melayu tak tahulah. Kepisan. Dalam kepisan tu ada lapis kain, dia simpan yang sudah masak tu tadi dalam tu, lepas itu diikat, baru disimpan dalam satu yang dipanggil nama alas, kata kami, dia pengempit alas dia. Dia lepas alas dia dikepit atau di jack ataupun dipalut dengan baji, barunya dikepit, barunya keluar minyak.
He revealed that CQ is not only used as cooking oil or food flavoring, it is also used in the making of soap and candles. According to him, the secure oil is considered a healthier source of fat similar to olive oil. It contains 60% oleic acid, which studies have found can help in protecting heart disease by reducing cholesterol and inflammation.
Dari kesihatan yang belum kami tahu lagi lah. Sebab belum dikaji sidak. Cuma sidak ya SBC dapat mengkaji kandungannya, ada vitamin E, ada protein dan semualah.
At the same time, Sarawak Biodiversity Centre, SPC, is in collaboration with the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, to improve the livelihood of the community in Kampung Jamoreng through the Secure Oil Project. The project is also supported by partner agencies, namely the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, Industrial Terminal and Entrepreneur Development (MINTRAD), and Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation (SDEC). The project will also provide a platform for partnership between these community-based businesses with small and medium enterprises (SMEs) and micro, small and medium enterprises. So far, the project received an overwhelmingly good response with over 45 homes in the village taking part in the project. Lorenzo Isaac reporting for TVS, Muka.
Thank you, Lorenzo. Now, coming up right after the break, Ministry of International Trade is taking local products to new heights. And Greek Prime Minister announces measure for energy crisis. Right here on TVS Nightline. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now, Ministry of International Trade and Industry, Industrial Terminal and Entrepreneur Development Sarawak, or MINTRAD, is committed into promoting products produced by small and medium enterprises (SMEs) varying different sectors statewide so as to remain competitive at a global scale. The aim is in line with the ministry's agenda, which is to enhance the socio-economic and livelihood of local businesses in Sarawak in the year 2022.
According to Declaration Leader of MINTRAD Sarawak, Ho Chia Mei, the Malaysia International Halal Showcase MIHAS 2022 held at the capital city of Kuala Lumpur serves as the best platform for all entrepreneurs in Sarawak to take part in selling their products. Other benefits of the showcase included networking skills for acute businessmen.
So, MIHAS ini di international level. So, produk-produk yang mempunyai sijil halal, yang syarikat-syarikat mempunyai sijil halal, mereka layak untuk menyertai MIHAS untuk membesarkan, membangunkan bisnes mereka ke peringkat luar negeri lah. Sebab banyak trader-trader dari seluruh negeri, seluruh negara juga akan datang, akan melawat ke booth-booth ke MIHAS. So inilah objektif kami orang, selalu akan join MIHAS because of dia punya itu peringkat antarabangsa yang boleh tolong usahawan-usahawan untuk membangunkan branding mereka.
As of now, Mintred Sarawak has executed a total of 20 programs in developing and promoting products on a global scale through various agencies. He said sectors such as food and crafts have the potential to promote their products beyond Malaysia.
Dubai, Korea, Japan, Taiwan, China, Singapore, Europe, Germany pun ada. Mintred akan more to F&B, makanan, minuman yang mempunyai sijil-sijil, certifications international. Tapi sekarang, tahun ini mula, kami akan fokus kepada craft, fashion, apparel, servis-servis perkhidmatan. Sebab ini juga akan menjadi tarikan Sarawak juga.
Mintred Sarawak has been given a mandate to showcase its products through this program. Recently, a total of 12 entrepreneurs from Sarawak in various sectors have joined MIHAS 2022. For the record, MIHAS 2022 is a platform to showcase and promote halal businesses in the country for international consumers.
Now, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, KBS, has expressed its support for the Tobacco and Smoking Products Control Bill 2022 to prohibit smoking among the younger generation born on and after January 1st, 2007, and building a healthier keluarga Malaysia. Deputy Youth and Sports Minister Datuk Sri T. Lian Ke said his ministry had allocated 100,000 ringgit for organising activities to foster and raise awareness of the dangers of smoking.
He said it is the responsibility of KBS not only to mold youth to become leaders, but also to nurture them to have discipline and awareness that smoking burdens themselves and the country in terms of diseases and so on. On July 27th, the bill, known as the Generational Endgame to Smoking, was tabled for the first reading in the Dewan Rakyat. Among others, it highlights the ban on smoking any tobacco product or tobacco substitutes, as well as the ban on the use of smoking devices by any individual born on and after January 1st, 2007.
Right, the Prime Minister Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob on Sunday said that he has yet to discuss with UMNO's top 5 regarding the date for the 15th general election or GE15. The UMNO's top 5 refers to its President Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, Deputy President Datuk Sri Muhammad Hassan and the 3 Vice Presidents Datuk Sri Muhammad Khalid Nordin, Datuk Sri Mahzi Khalid and Ismail Sabri himself.
He said only after discussing the matter with the UMNO's top 5 would he discuss it with MCA and MIC as well as other component parties in Barisan Nasional. Then it has to be tabled to the Cabinet because under the Constitution, the Prime Minister must get the Cabinet's approval before going to the Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah to get His Majesty's consent for the Parliament to be dissolved. Although the date for the 15th general election is still unknown, it is getting closer, he said, and referred to a statement by UMNO Deputy President Tok Mat, who expected the 15th general election to be held before the end of the year.
Thank you for staying with us. Now onto some global updates. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis announced a package of measures to counter the energy crisis and high inflation. He added that the measure will include raising the minimum wage and pensions in order to help households and businesses cope during the crisis.
The package, which consists of 21 measures, also includes more subsidies for power bills and heating costs, adding to the €8 billion allocated in recent months. Simultaneously, Greece will have to cut taxes and raise the minimum wages and pensions, which will come into effect by next year. Kyriakos also announced that pensions will have an increase for the first time in over a decade, same with the minimum monthly salary. The Greeks' disposable income will increase and most households will receive extra benefits to further support the younger generations. The government also informed that they will subsidize the rental or purchase and renovation of one's primary residence. The Greek Prime Minister said this at the opening ceremony of the 86th Thessaloniki International Fair, TIF, at northern Greece.
Wrapping up the Nightline, about 200 people have been evacuated from the islands in western Indonesia on Sunday when an earthquake struck the area with a 6.1 magnitude. Authorities said that the quake in the Mentawai Islands was followed by another with a magnitude of 5.3. Fortunately, authorities confirmed that there is no signs of tsunami following the earthquake.
The Indonesian Disaster Mitigation Agency, BNPB, announced that one person was injured by a falling wood. A school and health center were also damaged by the quake. On similar incident, an earthquake of magnitude 7.6 also struck Papua New Guinea in the eastern New Guinea region, damaging property and spreading panic among the country's residents. The U.S. Tsunami Warning System issued a warning to Papua New Guinea, but it later reported that tsunami was no longer a threat to the area. There are no reports of casualties and property damages in Papua New Guinea. Both Indonesia and Papua New Guinea sits on the Pacific Ocean's Ring of Fire, which is a hotspot for seismic activity due to the friction between the tectonic plates.
Now, the secret to a successful entrepreneurship is hard work and giving back to the community. Though they don't always come in hand in hand, it is crucial for one successful entrepreneur to fulfill his corporate social responsibility. Join the director of Footsie Q, Johnny Bong, to understand how he juggles between the two. And later, representatives from Raya Khas Sendirian Berhad will be giving some insights on the benefits of using used cars. Only on Sejahtera Asia tomorrow with hosts Sharon Kezia and Wan Alif, 7:45 a.m. on TVS Astro Channel 122 and My Freeview. See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally. Just a click away by heading on to our website at www.tvstv.my or by following us on our social media platforms. And that's all the time we have for TVS Nightline. Once again, I'm Muhammad Yusuf. Thank you for watching and good night.